Hi everybody, 'tis I. I wanted to talk about the movie Sybil, which came out in 1976. It starred Sally Fields as a woman who had multiple personalities. And I was 6 years old when that movie was released on television. I don't even know how I ended up watching it or why it was on TV. I don't know, because we could have been watching Sesame Street, which would have been a whole lot better. But anyways, the movie had some really, you can just tell the girl was abused. And it was at times so, I can't even think of the word for it, but it was so disturbing that it was etched in my brain. It was like burned, seared into my brain. And all I knew was that the girl's mom wasn't very nice. Um, she was cruel to her. She chained her up to um, a piano and made her hold it. Wouldn't allow her to go to the bathroom until the song was done. It was just a very awful movie. So why I watched it, I don't know. I don't know why it was on TV. I don't know why it was released. It was just so graphic. But the most disturbing part of the movie wasn't just watching the movie, but for some odd reason, and I've learned just today, so in the last couple of days, that um, children at my age were told by their mothers, a lot of mothers, how this girl Sybil was sexually tortured and mutilated by her mother in the movie, and they described in great detail. I'm not going to go into details because it is so disturbing that I'm not going to repeat it per se, because I don't want to repeat it. But for some odd reason, us as children were given details regarding how the mother mutilated this little girl. I don't know how they knew about it. I don't know if they read the books or they typed. I don't know. But anyways, I, I carried that with me as a little girl. And then I remember when it was so disturbing and it seared so, it was so disturbing to the senses that when I was in high school psychology class, I was probably a senior in high school. The teacher decided to play the movie Sybil regarding multiple personalities, and I remember a particular scene when Sybil was taken into the kitchen and laid on the kitchen table. It was so disturbing. I had to get up and leave the classroom, and go tell the teacher I had to use the bathroom. I couldn't tell him, hey, I can't sit through this scene. I knew my heart started racing. I started getting sick to my stomach, and I literally had a panic attack knowing I had to get out of that room before that scene came on. And recently I was in a group on Facebook, and someone posted a picture of Sally Field as an adult, later teen adult, wearing the glasses, and everyone started saying, oh, that's from the movie Sybil. And then women started recalling the details they were told by their mothers about what had happened to Sally Field in the movie as a little girl. And some of us are wondering why a parent would describe in detail sexual torture of a little girl by her own mother, when we were such a young age. We were only 6, 7, 8, and 9 years old. How could that have happened? And for the life of me, don't know. I'm still wondering, because I still cannot watch the movie. I can't read the books. And now come to find out that they say the movie was a hoax, that it was made up for ratings per se, for shock value. And so the information that was passed on to us very young prepubescent girls, little girls, wasn't even true. But yeah, we're still trying to figure out why we were fed this information, because as a parent of two daughters, I would never ever describe any abuse in detail to my children. Unless, of course, if they were old enough to watch the news and it came on the news, and then I would, of course, just try to explain it But there's no explanation. There's no reason why you would sear that into your daughter's brain as a little girl and talk about another girl's private parts. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about. We can discuss it further. If you want to comment below, I'd like your input. Other than that, I'll be back.